Once I heard myself say to somebody who I was sitting with, what is the worst that can happen? And I'll ask this to you, Carrie. What is the worst that could happen?
From doing this?
Anything. What could be the worst thing that could ever happen?
Pain.
The worst that can ever happen to you is two things. One, you will lose everything. You will, in the life as an individual in this life, what's the worst that can happen is, one, you're going to lose everything, which you are going to anyway. And the other one is you will have to experience sensations, which is happening anyway. Nothing more worse, there's nothing else that can happen, ever. You are going to lose everything, the body will be taken, and in any given moment, in any experience, the worst that can happen is that you will have to experience what is here, which is sensations. It's always sensations. I'm already hearing, and I don't know if it's coming from the global crowd or in here, but worse than that could be that you're staying in a mindfuck. You know, was it you? Well, the moment that you are aware of the mindfuck and you're aware of the willingness to meet how that feels in the body, there you are, meeting sensations. You know, if you remember, how it might take an hour before it kicks in, the remembrance. Oh fuck, why am I, let's just stop this and sit and meet what is here. You know, it might take an hour, it might take 10 seconds. But as your body, mind, starts to get the new way of walking, the body will get the moment that you start to really work with that, and your body learns a new way, so it becomes the new habit. So that then there comes a moment where there is no 10 seconds, there is no 1 hour. It's just here and it's met. It's you're in it, because it's become the new habit, that there's just that knowing that you just come to experience and be there. No matter how much turmoil is there, the willingness to lay down in it can only be what is the only one who can be willing for that? Who will be willing for that, to lay down in the greatest turmoil?
Awareness.
Right. And the moment that willingness is there, you're already free. Even if it's everything you don't want to experience, you're aware, you're here in it, and you're choosing to know yourself in the midst. Yes, you can. You can, if you want to go into the inquiry, it's welcome.
What just was happening with it's just so all consuming in my head, in my brain. It doesn't come into the body.
Okay, so how do you know that? How are you knowing that? So let's inquire this, right? Because you're making a really clear report. You're saying that it's all just consuming my head.
Because I'm aware of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm aware of it and it doesn't stop it.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. If we can inquire into this, right?
Mm.
You say it's all consuming in my head, but it doesn't drop into the body. The fact that you can make this report shows that there is something which is not that in the head. Now, can you in this moment, as a fresh inquiry, can you find out where is that that's able to make the report? Can you find where that is? That awareness, you called it. Can you find where that is without thinking? Can you just like inquire as if you're going to check how is your ass on the sea? Where would you find this awareness? Where is it located?
It's like what I would call the observer.
You call the observer.
Yeah.
Right, and where is it located?
Sort of.
So it's not inside the body.
No.
So what you're saying is that there's an aspect of you that's not inside the body.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Now if you would have some sensation move through your body, you would be aware of it. Right? So that shows that that which is aware is also through the body, for you to be aware of that sensation in the stomach. Yeah? So it must be also through the body. Then you're saying that it's out here somewhere, so you're aware of it being both in the body and out of the body. Yeah? So the awareness of that, the awareness of all of that, does that have any location?
No.
No. So is it the same as that which is both within and without the body?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't want to mix you up with words here.
Yeah.
So let's just say you're aware that something is making the report and that it's both in and out of the body, right? So if you look in your experience now without referring to any other moment or any other information or anything, if you just look freshly now, that which you're knowing, disaware, which is able to see the experience, how far away from that is you?
I'm sort of in it.
You're sort of in it. So let's look really closely. Is there any distance at all between that and you? No. Can you find a difference in this moment between that and you? Without thinking. No. So then what you're saying in that is that it must be you. And it's both within and without of the body.
Yeah.
So then if you're knowing a space which is aware, which is not in the body, which is not different to what you are, then can we see that the body is actually happening in you, happening in this that is aware? Yeah? Can you find any other thing that you could call you apart from this? Without thinking?
I don't think so.
You can try. Try to find another you which is not this that is aware. you'd have to grab a load of thoughts and think it up, wouldn't you?
I don't think that's the case,
Then
imagine I would be there and the plants would be there, but I don't feel that. As we were saying, can you find anything else?
wait, you're going too fast for me.
Okay.
Can you slow down?
Okay.
Okay, so you're recognizing that this that you're making the report with is aware. It's both in and out of the body. There's no distance between that and you, or any difference. Therefore, the body is happening in this that is aware.
Yeah.
Right. Then what did you say?
You said, is there anything else?
That you could find to be you.
Yes.
And you said you cannot find. Right. Right. So you're saying that this is you. You're going to start thinking about it now. So looking from this point, just looking from this point without looking through thoughts. Where does, is it looking through your eyes, this same aware? Yeah? So where does that end and where does this one begin? Where's the ending of that which looks through your eyes? And the beginning of anything else? Has this ever been hurt? This? No. It has seen every single moment of your life. Every single moment. All the moments that nobody else has seen, this has seen it all. It has seen pain, it has seen struggle, it has seen joy, it's seen you in the bathroom doing all kind of little things. It's seen it all. Yeah? Of course it was me in the bathroom, yeah. Yeah, it has seen every single moment. Nothing could be hidden from this. Because it is always what it is aware. And it is seeing. But this itself has never been hurt. Never can be hurt. And this is what you're recognizing to be really, really you. Can somebody open one of the top windows, please? In this moment, is there anything missing? No. If nothing is missing, can we say that this that is here is already enough by itself? In this moment, how far away is peace?
Right here.
Right here. Is love missing? Now, of course, we cannot stay the whole day just keeping still. And movement is going to happen, and thoughts will come, and everything will come, and sensations will come, and experience will come. Is it welcome in this? Because this that is looking through these eyes and right back to itself and is right here in the space between, this has already welcomed all that's ever taken place. And now the awakening of this to itself, out of the dream of the thinking process made up me, is what can welcome all of the dysfunction to come and be seen from a new place. It all will come, it all has to come, because it's never been looked at from here. And that's all that it needs. It needs you to be here for whatever arises and to meet. To see through and to bring this seeing and to fully experience what just couldn't be experienced. And in that way, can liberate. It liberates. You are the one you long for. And of course this experience will pass. Of course, all experience pass, but what is being seen cannot pass. What is seeing itself what are you knowing right now that cannot pass?
That everything is in consciousness and is consciousness. I guess it's like a thing with the formlessness, but the word is wrong.
Formlessness that is using a form.
Yeah. Mm.
Formlessness that has manifested form. Pure intelligence. And all forms, including thought forms and feeling forms. If a thought comes now, is coming now, I am not aware. Does it change this? Does it change this?
thought that comes is I don't want to lose this.
That's the first thought that ever comes. Thank you. It's the first thought that comes, and you're seeing that it's a thought. The thought that comes through the thinking, I don't want to lose this. Now see that thought come, see it come, I don't want to lose this. Look at it, I don't want to lose this. See this thought. Go. What will happen if you jump on that thought?
I will lose it.
You'll overlook. And you have to. It has to happen. It has to happen so that you can see the trick of the mechanism. The thought, I don't want to lose this, comes out of the thought of getting something. But you see that it's a thought, and when you can wave to it, it's a thought passing by. You wave to it. This bit is so simple. It's so simple. The undoing of all the body-mind mechanism, the integration of that, the filling up of that with this seeing, take the rest of your life. And that's what we're all in. Yeah? So whatever will present itself, all that it may tie you up in knots for a few days or whatever, only so that you can see the mechanism until a moment comes where you pour yourself as the knowing in. No matter what, and what that requires is surrender. Surrender of the struggle, surrender of the one who tries to get and keep and hold and change and fix. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Surrender. I tell you, instead of trying to keep this experience, do your best to lose it. Do your best to lose it. Try to lose it right now. Staying right here without moving into thinking about this, I want to check in Manjana. 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 What is happening in your system right now?
Mine, oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
It's it's so powerful here.
Yes.
The feelings, emotions, everything. But whatever Carol said, it was just like I was saying, she was speaking.
Sorry, can you...
She was speaking like on my behalf. You know, whatever she said.
Yeah.
I said, this is it. This is what I wanted to say.
Yes.
I could not believe it. Everything what she said is what I wanted to say.
Yes.
And it's just amazing. I thought, wow. It was, I felt like you were speaking to me as well.
I am.
I thought, Yes.
Of course I'm speaking to you. Who else is in the room?
It's sort of like my words were coming out of her mouth. You know, my
Yes.
thoughts were coming. What I thought, she was voicing it.
I
It's just
understand.
unbelievable.
Yes.
I've got one question.
Question, yes. Is it yours or is it hers?
Let's see, let me turn. So when you go into the thinking mode and then you start thinking.
Stay here, Carrie. Stay here for the
think-
question, right?
I'm
Because you have
thinking.
the answer. Okay.
And
Yes?
then I could see this. I could see that I am thinking and thinking. What do I do with it? Do I drop it?
Wait a moment. Let's just look into that. Yeah, Carrie, look into that. Can you say that question again slowly so she can look into it?
Right. So when I go into this thinking mode and my mind gets carried away, so it starts creating stories, and after a while I realize what I'm doing. So I am aware, at that moment I am aware what I'm doing. So what should I do with the thoughts process? Do I just drop it? Or look at it? Or feel it?
What shall she do?
Well, that would have been my question.
You see?
It seriously would. It is.
Okay, so a whole load of thoughts come crashing in now, and you are aware. Do they change this? Do any thought that comes, the biggest hell that comes, will it change this? You're going to think about that one. Can it change this that is aware first, before we go into the yes but?
It can't change it.
It can't change this. Just like the weather cannot change the sky. Okay, all kinds of weather is coming through the sky. The sky is the sky is the sky, even if it doesn't exist. Right? The sky is all kinds of weather, but it's always the sky. Yeah? So, all those thoughts come crashing in. There's some reflection of that in the body. Yeah? Because thoughts reflect through the body as feeling and sensation. Right? Can you just stay right here, sit right here, stay right here, and look into your body, look into the body, look what is here right now, and meet it. Meet it means you being aware right there, even if it seems like a tiny little bit of aware. Even if it doesn't seem like this big, wide open, spacious, expanded awareness, and it seemed like this tiny little, and this big mind thoughts crashes so much bigger. Even if it seems so much bigger, you are aware. The fact that you are aware shows that you are, you exist before it. You are here in all of it. You are always. Right? So the fact that you are aware, can you just be right there in it? And you will have to face this. This is not something like if that comes. You will have to face this. Can you be right in there in it and see that with all this crashing and all this thing and all it doesn't matter how long it stays. It might stay, a big storm might come for 3-4 days like the storm comes. Right? Can you just stay with the spirit of inquiry? Stay with the spirit of inquiry in this. Yeah. Come to know what doesn't come and doesn't go. Because this storm is going to pass. The thoughts are going to pass. Whatever has come will have to go. Even if it's the most beautiful, gorgeous, ecstatic experience, it's going to have to go. You know? Even if God comes, he has to go. Because whatever comes has to go. So in the knowing of that all experience is a come and a go. All experience, everything is a come and a go. What is not coming and not going? It may seem to you in those moments like, fuck yeah, it's not coming and going, but this doesn't feel, it may seem like that. Okay. That's okay. That's really okay. When you start to know that what you are is inherent in every experience and survives every experience. Come to know that. Come to land on this that doesn't come and doesn't go more than all the coming and going. You will deepen in the knowing. It's the deepening in the knowing that say like when this was beginning for me, it was necessary to experience so many storms coming and going for to know what survives it all. You know, there had to be so many storms. I get reminded right now of one talk of Gangaji 20 years ago. She said something like, the biggest storm is coming and you are strapped to the mast of the ship. And you just say, I am not moving. The storm, you can see the storm coming towards you with the most horrendous weather, and you're strapped to the mast of the ship. And you say, I am not moving. I am not moving. I'm not moving. Let it come. Let it come. Yeah. Only when you pass through these kind of moments, you come to know what remains. What remains. Because the beloved will take it all. Everything is going to get burned in you. I don't want to make this sound scary. But you're going to get burned to pieces. You're going to get like... I don't want to make it sound scary, but everything that's not true in you, everything that is not liberated, not true, false identifications in it, is going to be experienced as a burning. Like you can experience, like you're on fire sometimes. It was coming like that in the first years to me. It was like, you know, when I was clinging in a relationship, you know, I was clinging, what was clinging was the me. Not I was clinging, the me, which had to die. It's a whole big story, but a beautiful story. And in that moment, even I was knowing what I am, and he was knowing what he is, and the meeting was of same self. Within that meeting, the dreams that are in the back pocket, because there's dreams in the back pocket, you know? It means unconscious dreams. The moment you start going into relating and sexuality and think, all your little dreams start coming a little bit out of the pocket, you know? You know? You know? You know, and there starts the play of separation. Yeah? And that thing is going to start playing, and it's going to get burned, and it's going to get broken heart, and it's going to get, all the dream is going to crash, because the dream is a dream is a dream. Right? Even the dream of being in an awakened relating, in an awakened thing, it's another beautiful dream. So all the dream within that is going to get cooked and burned, and the heartbreak. So in that moment, when the abandonment was taking place, when, you know, I played my number the way I play my number, and he walked out, and as he left, and I saw him going, there was nothing I could do to stop it. I tried every little trick, and he was going, you know. And as he went out of the distance, and I completely fell back and surrendered into the pain. The whole body was burning, 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 into layers of this me that wanted to control the other, that wanted to put demands on the other, that wanted to attach, that wanted to own, that wanted to possess, that wanted to... all that burning, 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 burning. There, I'm dropping, 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 as the burning is burning, is burning. I'm dropping, I'm dropping, I'm dropping. I'm knowing myself, I'm knowing myself, I'm knowing, and I'm knowing that the burning is taking place, and I'm dropping, dropping. Everything is opening into freedom. Yeah? Everything is opening into freedom. And then I sat up a little, I don't know how long later, an hour later, said, fuck, I don't want him to come back. You know, this is the beloved. This is the beloved. This is the one I long for. Who cares about him? But not one thought. Don't allow one thought in, otherwise I'm going to be back in the Where is he? Will he phone me? Will he contact? Will he text? Will he email? No, don't go even to one thought. Stay, stay, stay. And the beloved is revealing itself as the one you long for, yeah? And in this opening and opening and opening, just walking like that, like that, like that, not moving to a thought because too dangerous, yeah? Stay, 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 stay. And the deepening. And by the time he reappears, I don't know how many days or week later, it's totally different. It's no more the same play going on. Now, I'm in a different place. He's in a different place. And the dance begins again, you know? But in a totally new level, because you are cleaned of another layer of grasping and clinging and manipulating and dominating. And it's burned that layer. Yeah, so now you're in a new, and this burning is taking place through the layers of identifications. It's like you're destined for the funeral pyre anyway. Anyway, that's what you're destined, you know. But so don't try to imagine that you get this experience and then you can keep away all the pains now, because they come for the burning and the liberating. It's liberating. If you change the way you look at it, you change the way you look at it, that when a big storm comes and all of that, instead of it being something that's attacking and you've got to get rid of it, look on it as this is the cleaning. This is the cleaning up, this is the burning, this is where liberation takes place. All you've got to do is to know yourself, to know yourself, to know yourself, to know yourself. To get as true as you can, as honest with yourself as you can, in every moment. Utmost honesty, you will be called to that, you know. There's a deepening. So you can expect all those storms, you can expect all that. Just expect that it all will want to come home in you.